Last year, the hottest healthy eats included green tea, cricket bars, and wait for it, I have to because it's not going to roll by in the prompter by itself.
Almond flour and almond butter. All those things we talked about last year.
Right. That's what all that says? Oh, good.
Okay.
But it's a new year, and our registered dietitian, Lisa Gretzalanek, is here with her new nutritional favorites for 2016.
Because there's always fads. We were talking about before we went on. Kale, part of the reason I find it irritating is because it was everywhere all the time.
Right.
Like, give me a break. There's got to be other things we can eat, and now there are.
Yeah, now there's more. You know, I'm the kind of gal when it comes to fashion trends, I'm not in style like Cassandra's. I would need her to go with me shopping to figure it out. But when it comes to nutrition, I'm usually on top of it. And
Yes, you are.
What is coming out this year that you're going to see more of is the first thing I want to talk to you about is this movement with farm to table, where we're going to be seeing more STEM eating, meaning you're eating all of the vegetable and the plant.
So I love beets, but I would eat this part as well.
Yes, so the whole part.
The
So
leaves.
root to stem eating. So in other words, like your carrot tops, right? Normally we throw these away.
Right.
But you might dice these up and use them as a garnish, like you would parsley. Okay, they're
But
gonna be
what do they taste
they're
like?
gonna be a little bit bitter, but this is where a lot of modern chefs are getting really savvy with sautéing them with different ingredients.
Are there nutrition in there to make it worth the effort?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
And so the bottom of the broccoli, you can dice that up and make a broccoli
Oh,
slaw.
we always eat the bottom.
I like that. Anyway.
A lot of people, you know, even like the potato
yeah,
skins.
but talk about so would we really eat the
So
skin?
potato skins do have what? A lot of fiber in them,
Yeah.
and we're throwing that in the trash. So a lot of modern chefs are saying, that's not trash, that's dinner, and let's make it into our food meal. And so I've seen fried potato skins. The skins is part of like an accompaniment on top of a dish, or using it in au gratin, something like
Especially
that.
sweet potato skin.
Yeah.
Because once you cook it,
So
it
lots
comes
of
out
different things
pretty
we
easy.
can do, using the whole plant. So you're
Like
going to
it.
see more of that. Then what we're going on to, we have some samples here.
Ooh, samples.
Because we like to have samples.
Yeah.
There's gourmet beef jerky going, more mainstream. So beef jerky and really all jerkies, whether it be chicken, turkey, beef jerky, are
this
up
is
46%.
very good.
And when I say gourmet, what I'm talking about here, folks, is different flavors. So this one here that Cassandra has is a teriyaki beef with pineapple.
And it's good.
Okay. And then we have some basil citrus. This one is a ginger wasabi.
This one's hot.
So this one you have, Rob,
Really
is zesty
hot.
pepper. So
We may
here's
have to move on to the yogurt segment quickly.
here's the dried beef with pineapple. Maybe that'll mellow you out.
Oh, okay.
So different flavors, so beef jerky and so forth is growing up. More savvy flavors, okay?
I like it.
Pineapple's better.
All right.
Good. Then we have the same thing happening with the yogurt market. You're going to see a trend where all this sugary yogurt, it's been played out. We've talked about it. We know it's not the greatest for us. Our tastes are growing up, and we're going to have more savory and spiced yogurt. So what we have here
Do we want that?
is what was this one? This one's beet, and this one I believe is sweet
Oh, I
potato.
do want beet.
So beet and sweet potato yogurt, okay? You're also going to see yogurts with more spice to them. So maybe cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, more warming spices, not the beet. What about this one? So this was savory, maple ginger. Let's try this one. No beet yogurt. I've never had the beet, so I can't say. But
I don't know about the sweet potato.
it's sweet potato. So, I saw a
Not a good
tomato
idea.
one. I saw a
this
butternut
one's
squash.
interesting.
What's this
Okay.
one? Beet?
That's
That one's
not bad.
But see, my eyeball says, raspberry or something.
I know, right?
Yeah, you think it's good. It's a different flavor.
Your taste bud's gonna say something else.
So whether you care for them or not, it's a market that they're
Actually,
embracing.
I don't mind this.
Okay.
I'd do this over the sweet potato.
Okay.
Well,
So different yogurt,
And I
different
like sweet
flavors.
potatoes, but that just
All right,
tastes
All right. Now let's
Lisa,
move
what
on
do
to
you- yes.
microgreens. Okay. So microgreens are going to be a trend. What do you do with
is this the new
microgreens?
kale?
In Lisa
I
G's
got a
world, I would
feeling.
say this is a new kale. So what is a microgreen? It's simply the shoots of a plant or seed after it's just had the leaves bloom on it, usually within 2 weeks.
So like a bean sprout.
It's grown in soil, okay, so it absorbs all the nutrients of the soil, so they're super nutrient dense. They can be more nutrient dense than the mature plant.
But they're so fragile. How do you just top these?
You
with
top
them? Do
these
you
on your
cook them?
salad, you put them on a sandwich, you use them on top of eggs, you can use them as a garnish.
So you don't really cook them. You just.
Some people put them in soups and stuff, but they're just light, they're easy to add a really good nutrition punch.
What about soup?
Then we got pulses. This is the year of the pulses. What's a pulse?
Yes,
It's
what is a pulse?
a edible seed in a pod. So all beans, lentils, and peas are pulses, and you're going to see more beans, lentils, and peas on menus. And they will be added to soups. They're going to be used in place of meat, and they're going to add more textures and flavors to our meals in 2016.